How to play Speaky Spokey, international rules for non-Jamaican speakers. The game involves creating fake definitions for Jamaican words or phrases while guessing the real definitions. Gain points by tricking your opponents into voting for your definition. The winner is the team or individual with the most points. You will need a Speaky Spokey deck, sheets of paper or a notepad. Make sure everyone uses the same type of paper to keep guessing anonymous. A pen for each player. An official reader. Teams of 2 players each. If there are less than 4 players, then play as individuals. A game consists of 4 rounds. Players or teams sit in a circle and play passes to the left. When playing as teams, combine the names of the team members to create fun names. Joel and Cara might choose the name Kajarel. Select the reader for the game, usually the person who is most Jamaican or who most recently ate something Jamaican. They will be the reader for the entire game. The first turn goes to the team with the youngest player. To begin the round, the reader draws a card. Without anyone seeing, they select an item, word or phrase, from the white face of the card. If this is the first round, the reader must select the first item. If this is the second round, the second item must be selected, and so on. The reader reads the item aloud and then spells it. The reader writes the item and the correct definition on a piece of paper. Each team or player writes the item down at the top of their paper. They must then write down a definition, made up or real, for the item. Each team or player places their name at the bottom of their paper and hands their paper to the reader. The reader removes any definitions that are correct or close enough to the real definition. The team or player that gets a definition correct is awarded 2 points. The reader shuffles the remaining papers and reads the definitions one by one to the teams or players. After hearing all the definitions, teams or players vote for a definition. The reader keeps a tally of the selected definition by ticking, adding a check mark for each vote. The scores are tallied and the round is completed. A team or player gets 1 point for each vote their definition receives from an opponent. A team or player gets 2 points for writing down the correct definition. If a team or player votes for their own definition, that vote does not count, and no points are awarded. The game ends after the end of the 4th round. The team or player with the most points wins. And that's how you play Speaky Spokey International Rules, Jamaica's card game. For other variations, such as standard rules, visit speakyspokeygame.com/rules.